Welcome to our apartment. We don't keep shoes in there, we keep extra clothes in there for now. Take off your shoes in this room. Oh, and all right, there is the doof. To your right, we have the sink area. Plenty of storage behind those mirrors. And the washing machine that I need to unload. Oh man. Yeah, sometimes it's not happy with the load I put in and I have to fix that later. Some storage shelves. We're beginning to spread out in here. This is the bathroom, which you've seen an example of it already. This is the bath with, again, I'm gonna have to show you how it fills at some point. In case anyone was wondering, that is where the water comes from, there at the bottom of the tub, when the bathtub is filling. But for now, this one goes out to Jack. So they both drain into here. The hair catcher is really good. If you pull it up, the water will drain away down there, but the hair catcher is really good here. Yeah, you can actually get water to come out of that, but if you point this down, water comes down. If you point it up, well then of course it comes out the shower head. And again, that will dry with heat if you need it to. And then that room, just close the door. All right. Right across the hall from it is what was supposed to be the master bedroom, but it had too many windows, so turned into Sergey's office. He has a nice cozy setup there with a standing desk. The view from the 14th floor in the daytime, and we finally have a nice little couch here. And because this used to be the master bedroom, I kind of stole the biggest closet, both sides. Okay, back to the hallway. Going forward, we have the bedroom. We still have to make Sergey's bed frame. That's the next thing we'll do. There's mine over there. I got a little table. I love it. Double layer blackout curtains. And Sergey's closet. Right across the hall from the bedroom is the bathroom. Cool thing about the bathroom, if the door is closed and somebody's in there, you kind of look up at this little peephole and see if the light is on. Oh, somebody must be in there. No light? Oh, guess it's okay for me to come in. So we have one of those toilets that does the, I'll even show you. You just wash your hands there. And we have the soap, we have the towel. Also, the toilets have two versions of flushing. This is the kanji for small, this is the kanji for big. So if you did a small, you flush up. If you did a big, you flush down. And then of course the bidet, where you shoot the water at your butt or a little further up. You control the intensity, you control where it is, etc. More information than you wanted to know, I know. Moving forward, storage closet. Couple space heaters, a mop, and a vacuum cleaner, and the humidifier. Oh. There's a door here, which shuts this part of the house off if you want to, and that's where I put my art room / office. There's space for more stuff, but this is currently where things are. I have a long distance chess game going with Dad. I haven't recorded his next move. Sorry, there's a mess on my desk, but you know, I'll deal with that later. An earring hanger I made. Hanger for the rest of my hair stuff. Laptop. Good amount of storage here. And of course, the beginnings of a yarn stash. Do you know that I fit my backpack, a small bag, a larger bag, all inside that like Russian nesting dolls? I was so happy. There's the bed frame that we still need to assemble. This is the living room space. I'll just pan real quick. Probably could put another couch or something out here at some point. Some storage over there. This is our coin bank. You get a lot of coins here when you deal in cash, you really do. Outside, this is an example of a laundry mobile where you gotta hang things to dry. I like that. I know that our washer dryer can actually dry things, but I prefer the hanging method. Our dining area, currently with tiny Christmas tree and a little bit of presents. Our kitchen, where the fridge is shorter than I am, which is a new experience, and I like it. Our little tea setup on top. Okay, so you gotta understand, apartments don't really come with ovens here. What they come with is fish grills. Like, this is standard. Everybody has fish grills for grilling fish, but no ovens. So you get a stove and a fish grill, and then a bunch of storage, and here's how you dry things also. I forgot, I also wanted to show you the straining system in the kitchen, which is, so there's that strainer. And then it's like, similar to what you saw in the bathroom for the shower drain, but a little further. Like this cap here just completely prevents any food particles from going down the central tube. Like nothing is getting past that, which is pretty cool when you don't have a garbage disposal system. And that is our apartment. And now another window.
Okay, so this is the trash room at our apartment building, and as you know, like, the Japanese are very meticulous about sorting trash. Okay, so first we see cardboard, which is a big thing because there are still people moving into the building. And the cardboard has to be like organized and bundled, like in packs that are either tied up with string, or you put a bunch of cardboard in a bigger box so that it's easy for the mail carrier to take it. And there you see some that are tied up with string. And then over here we have other kinds of organized trash, like we have bottles and cans and plastic bottles that are like,
And you have to separate, you have to take the bottle lids off because those are not recyclable.
yeah, so the lids have to be, the caps have to be separated from the bottles. So like all of this gets sorted by the residents, and then the apartment manager will put out the right trash on the right pickup day. So if you had a house, you'd have to do that yourself. Here it's like we all just collected in this room and it's done for us. And so over here finally you have the like what they call burnable, which is like the majority of trash. That's like the plastic wrappers from food containers, cardboard, little cardboard packs from food, that kind of thing.
Food scraps.
Food scraps, like most trash produced by most people is burnable, and you package it into at least, like the bags have to be at least semi-transparent, and you tie them up and put them here.
Mm-hmm. You also have, there's not very much right now because they recently took it out, but non-burnable like glass, ceramic. This is where like your broken mugs, your aluminum foil, your nails, your discarded nails, your light bulbs, all that sort of stuff goes there. And we don't have any right now, but down here also is where large items like chairs and tables, if you wanted to get rid of them, would also go. That's a category that's a lot harder to get rid of, but the apartment makes it easier for us.
So the end result of all of this is that they can manage their garbage supply and avoid generating large landfills, because most stuff is just burnable and it gets burned. And that means like no plastic wrappings end up in like landfills where they can leach toxins into the ground, because a sufficiently hot fire produces no smoke and no toxic byproducts. Colder fires produce a lot of smoke.
Yeah, and they're actually recycling. They're recyclables, yes. Which is why they make you do the sorting ahead of time.
Yes. Like the recycling in the US is mostly just pretend. We ship it to China, they toss it in the ocean, everybody's happy. Here, it's like, this is like the early step that enables actual recycling to happen.
Yeah, and then they also, here at the apartment, they supply you with a few things if you don't have like your own bags. They have bags for you. They have some of the string you use to tie cardboard, scissors, stuff like that. So in case you don't have any, they're like, here, we'll help you. They're very helpful in everything.
Yes, so if you had a house, you would have to provide all that yourself. Here they try to help out, but most people use their own anyway. But if you had an emergency, you can take from their stash.
Mm-hmm.
So that's all.
Mm-hmm.
So, as it turns out, junk mail exists in Japan too. I would have thought otherwise, that their mail carriers would be nice enough to just not deliver that, but that's not how it goes. So I'm going to take you through the junk mail we got today and show it off. Each one I'll tell you what it is. So we have this first, and it is an invitation to an economic dialogue seminar. I'm not sure who the two guys are, or like I'm sure they're important.
Where's the invitation to Thomas Sowell?
I didn't get one. So then we have this, and it is obviously an advertisement for a sale. The last family sale of the year. Wide variety of popular items. Yeah, that's about the gist of it. Nothing about this says like what the sale is for. Maybe if you live here, it goes without saying. Like, for example, in America, if, let's say, if the Honda dealership had a sale, they wouldn't have to tell you exactly what they're selling for everyone to know. Maybe it's like that. The Fukuyoshi Journal. Let's see. How about a relaxing, leisurely lunch in a modern Japanese space? It's a sophisticated space with jazz playing, sparkles, making you feel like you can stay forever. Our signature lighting. It goes on like that. So I think it's some kind of light eating place, maybe coffee shop. Actually something we might want to check out. I'll set that one aside. What do we have next? This is an advertisement for an apartment building, and the advertisement is showing the layouts of the rooms you can get and all of the good attractions that are near the building. And by the way, the rooms they're advertising are, by American standards, quite small. Well, to put it simply, the rooms being advertised here are about half the size of this apartment, which you just saw. And on this side, we have a beautiful photo of the building. Yeah, and the rent is about $1,000 a month, maybe, probably closer to $900. So not bad at all. This is a Japanese accountant and tax professional advertising to business owners. So not something any of us need yet. What about the other side? It's the same thing. It's something to do with, you can use radio frequency waves to lose weight. If only it were that simple, you know.
No, you just have to move to Japan to lose weight.
As we've discovered, it's some kind of beauty treatment having to do with your eyelashes, as you might guess from the picture.
My gosh, we get a lot today, didn't we?
Yeah, this was we don't usually get this much. This is like more in one day than we've gotten total since we came here. And some kind of store, I mean, purses, watches, you can see for yourself.
Yeah, and the other day we got one that was funny because it was for funeral services.
Yeah,
Didn't even have to translate it to tell that.
Yeah, hopefully we don't need that anytime soon. But in a country with no children and a lot more old people, I'm sure it's a growth market. So that's our junk mail today.